Well, construction season ramping up, but for many developers awaiting promised help from the state, it is already off to a slow start.
And for the second year in a row, $200 million for workforce housing will not be spent, and political leaders in Pierre are at odds over who's to blame for that money not going out. State House reporter Austin Goss catches us up to speed from the Pierre newsroom.
The stalemate over one of the largest appropriations in South Dakota state history is continuing. State lawmakers spent the past 2 legislative sessions ironing out details to get $200 million for workforce housing into the hands of developers. But last week, the South Dakota Housing Development Authority revealed it would likely be months before the money could be distributed, meaning another construction season would be missed. Now, state leaders are casting blame for the debacle, according to Senate leadership. Governor Noem signed off on the bill prior to the legislative session, despite her concerns about whose purview the funding falls under. Noem weighed in on the matter Tuesday.
We would have been out the door, and we would have had houses standing if we'd have done it the original way I wanted it. Those houses would be built and families would be living in them, because it would have been out a year and a half ago.
Senate President Pro Tem Lee Schoenbeck responded Wednesday, also pointing out that Noem signed both the 2022 and 2023 bills.
She has done everything she could to stop housing infrastructure from being built with this money. And they said they're good with it. And so we've made no secret about what we did. We got it introduced, and it's exactly the bill they saw and signed off on.
And while lawmakers in Noem feud about who's to blame over the delay in funds, it's prevented developers across the state from putting shovels into the ground.
Just delays growth opportunities. I mean, it's really simple. People aren't going to move here, and we know we need people to move here because we have, well over 20,000 open jobs, and we don't have 20,000 people in the state looking for those. So we need to continue to be an in-migration state.
In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.